Okay, so here we are, the morning after, and as promised, this is my Leafs Avs blog. Though, to be totally honest, I don't think there's too much more that I can add that hasn't already been added by other people. It's good to see, just from reading and watching a bunch of other responses to the game, that I'm not the only person who still feels really good despite the fact that we lost, because really I don't think it was that bad of a loss. If it wasn't for the goal that went off Tucker's skate, if it wasn't for Komisarek headbutting that one goal in, good job, and if it wasn't for really that one goal that Joey Mack was a little bit screened for, it could have very easily been a 1-1 game. And then if the puck hadn't rattled off the post a couple of times, it could have very easily been a 2-1 game. It could have been a victory for us. Anyway, coulda, woulda, shoulda, it didn't. But I'm very optimistic that since apparently the Leafs have hit rock bottom, we can only get better from here. I don't have any illusions of, us making the playoffs this year, which is a little sad, a little unfortunate, but if we can at least get better and play better and win some games from here on in, I'll be happy. And I'm glad that that optimism is shared by more people, because I was really starting to think that this euphoric feeling was some kind of defense mechanism to prevent my brain from going into nuclear winter, because it really felt like it was heading that way fast. Really the only things that I want to touch upon a little bit more is please stop booing. That sounds so lame coming from me, and also a little hypocritical coming from me, because I am a pretty big fan of verbal altercations, and I'm not suggesting that us as a Leafs Nation start holding hands and singing Kumbaya and lighting candles and having a drumming circle or anything like that, but booing is just so disheartening, booing your own team off the ice. And from a rational point of view, I see where people are coming from. Like, yes, tickets are very expensive, I know, and yes, the Leafs are not playing the type of hockey that they should be playing as professionals. So yeah, from a rational point of view, and even from an emotional point of view, I can understand why people are booing. But really, my argument with that is, while I'm sure it's a huge contributing factor, I don't think the majority of players are playing for a paycheck. They are playing for their fans, for their families, for their city. And when they feel like their city doesn't want to see them play, and that they don't give a damn anymore about them, then it's not going to entice them to get better. It's not going to push them to be better and play better. Like, it's just not. I mean, think about it. When you were in school, all of our parents at one point or another did this reverse psychology crap if our grades were really shitty, right? They'd pull this whole, like, you're never going to get any better and la la la. But honestly, if you came to your parents with like an F on your math tests all the time, and your parents pretty much kicked you in the teeth for it, would you want to get any better? Would you go for the extra help? Would you sign up for a tutor? I know I didn't, and I got a lot of F's in math, because numbers are hard. Anyway, but if your parents are like, don't worry, Skipper, you'll get them next time, and keep doing that until you get a B, then you're going to want to work harder. You're going to keep wanting to work for that A. Anyway, that analogy turned out to be a lot longer than I wanted it to in my head. So, anyway, yeah, point is, stop booing. It's not constructive. It's making the team feel like crap, and they already do feel like crap. So we got to stay positive, stay united. Woohoo, go Leafs, go. The other issue that I wanted to address, which, in hindsight, now that I've had a couple of days to sleep it over, I was actually pretty upset at the fruit throwing incident, because I just thought that was so tasteless. It actually reminded me a lot of the SARS concert when people are throwing water bottles at Justin Timberlake. Same thing. It's I understand you're angry, but find another way to get your anger out. Get online, blog, make videos, rant to people, rant to me. You know, I will gladly verbally joust with anyone who hooks me up. But don't throw things because, one, you're not in kindergarten. Two, what would have happened if you had to hit a player? Oh, great, now you get to spend a couple of days in jail and you're an asshole. So just, you know, if you're out there, if you're watching, you know, I get it. I really do. But next time, just punch a wall. Write some poetry. Aromatherapy. I can hook you up with that too. So anyway, that's about all I have to say about the Leafs and the Avs game because I've thought it over a lot in my head and I've watched the game over a couple of times on Leafs TV and it was like so close but so far. So I just want to move forward, playing against the Rangers in a couple of days, which is good because I kind of live my life from game to game to game, so I'm not just like work, school, work, school. Anyway, so I'm looking forward to this game. Again, I'm still feeling really optimistic. I really hope it isn't a repeat performance because that would just break my heart, and because the last game was just such a slaughter, it actually, yeah, I don't even want to think about it anymore. So let me know what you think. You know, hooks me up. And I will talk to everyone very soon. Peace out, gents.